Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Watch Out. I'm your host, Pizzulo, and in this episode, we're actually going to do a brand new open box review. Just came in the mail right now, and I'm going to review this watch model with you. This was from Oris, our old friends who we saw just recently at the NYC Watch Time event back in November. I've had many Oris watches in my time, and this one's a little unique. And I will tell you about that reason why in 1 second, because this one could go down as a watch that is not only good for you looks-wise, but is also good for you physically and mentally. This could be a health watch also. So, without any ado, let's get into the episode. Okay. I've also added my dog, Reese's here. Say hi, Reese's. So she doesn't bark at the FedEx people as they're downstairs. So she'll be with us for the rest of this episode. Okay, so anyway, this is the Oris 1965 Divers bronze and steel watch. Now, it's kind of a misnomer because this really isn't your typical dive watch. It's only 10 ATM. Dive watches are usually 20 ATM and much higher. But let's get into it and we'll see if we can figure out why. First off, you'll notice with the box, different type of box. Normally Oris has a black box, and it's either a leather coating or some type of material coating. This one's got more of a racer's type edition, partly because it's the 1965 homage heritage model. So this is probably what they did back then. So it's kind of a retrospective to that. Of course, in the bottom section is your Oris book. And not only the Oris book, but you will have your warranty card somewhere in here as well. Here it is. Thank you very much. Which tells you that you have the 2-year warranty along with any new Oris that you purchase directly from an authorized dealer, such as what I did with watchshopping.com. Now when I take the box out from the presentation box like that, we're going to open it up and you will see the actual watch in the coating of plastic. So let's see if I can unbox this for you. And like this. Okay, got rid of the plastic. Okay, so here's what the watch looks like. Okay, so what you have here is a stainless steel and bronze watch with a navy blue dial. Okay, and this is particularly done for a specific reason, and one that I'm going to point out in 1 minute. So when I take the watch out, here are the tags on the bottom. My dog is enamored with them. Yes, this is not yours. I know everything is yours, but it is your classic type of Oris watch. Now again, this is a tribute to the 1960s pieces. So you're going to have some things like the dial that is very retro looking, especially the curved crystal, which is a homage to the 1960s, which basically everybody did back then. This is a sapphire crystal. This is not plastic like you would have it back then. So you're going to have the sapphire crystal, obviously, since it's an updated model. And again, you have the bronze bezel, okay, which again has a specific dial look to it, as well as the two-tone links. Now this is as I'm looking at the links for a minute, okay. So what we have here is not what Oris would typically do on these type of watches, which they would give you screw down links, so you can adjust the watch with a screwdriver. Here is your typical push pin links, which you have to actually adjust yourself through different tools, either from a watchmaker or by yourself. So again, what is unique about this? It's a 40 millimeter dial, so that's 40 millimeter case size, which is about standard in the industry right now. Like I said, it is 10 ATM. It does have the glow-in-the-dark indices on the hour markers, and does have it on the minute hand as well as the hour hand, so this will glow pretty well at night. What makes this more unique than any of its other predecessors and most of the other watches out in the market is the health benefits of it. Now, I mentioned before this is stainless steel and bronze. Bronze is 88% copper, and copper is actually known as a healing metal to improve your immune system and also some other effects of arthritis as well. It does improve circulation. It does do a lot. You see a lot of people wearing those copper arthritic wristbands. You see them as bracelets a lot that they sell with the magnets. Well, this is a version of that they've actually incorporated bronze into the watch itself, which isn't commonly done, but should be, in my opinion, a lot more frequently than it is. So what's unique about this piece is the bronze, and it's just not on the outer. It has to go through the entire link, which as you can see goes through the entire link of the watch. So when you wear it, you're going to be getting the health benefits of wearing the bronze like so. So this is how it would look on your wrist once I have it sized. It does have a nice feel to it, has a nice size to it, and it's basically, that is the claim to its fame here. Again, it's a 1965 homage model, as you can see, so built on that 1965 design. Again, it is 10 ATM. It is not a traditional diver's watch, but it is more. You can go diving with it, and it is plenty good for most people and how deep that they swim, or you can take it in the shower, do whatever you want, swimming pool, stuff like that. Thank you, Reese's. So anyhow, like I said, it's a 40 millimeter case size. The links are removable through a push pin. It does have a adjustable clasp as well that you can do it through a even a clothespin will allow these. They have 5 different settings on the buckle as well for extra comfort, for sizing purposes. This, I think, is a 38-hour power reserve on this particular model, so not typically long, but it does do the job. So if you're looking at pricing on this sucker, you can see it right here. The European pricing is $2,350. It's about the same in US dollars for the pricing because right now the dollar is very close to the euro. But you can get these on sale at places like Joma Shop and WatchShopping.com and all the other secondary sites, even Chrono24, for around $1,700 where I got this one for. But if you're lucky, you may get them on clearance for about $1,200 or $1,300, and they usually do hold pretty decent value. You'll usually get 60 to 70% back on a used version of this if you try to resell it. So that is pretty standard for this type of watch. So again, I hope this has been informative for this type of model. It does come in a variety of different colors. If you want, there is a black dial version of this as well, and they do have one where it is all bronze instead of the two-tone stainless steel and bronze. So they do make variations of this where you could purchase this as well from Oris. So thank you everybody for joining me and Reese's today. She is still preoccupied and knows somebody is downstairs. So I will get her down there so she can finish off her infatuation with the FedEx man, and we will take it from there. So stay with us. Next time I will probably have Charlie back with me, and we will have several other watches to review in this coming year. So thank you everybody, and we'll see you on the next episode of